What's good, YouTube? It's Young Man's Daily Red Pill. Back with the upload. I appreciate you guys clicking on my content, liking my videos, sharing my videos. If you enjoy my content, be sure to hit that like button right now, hit that subscribe button, turn on all notifications. So today's video is going to be a very important topic as it relates to a lot of the reason why we've either become red pill aware or we have decided to go our own way as a man in this world. And actually, I was scrolling through Reddit and I was looking for just stories about infidelity, and I came across a subreddit called Surviving Infidelity. And I'll link the article below, or the post below, I should say. But it really just hit home, and it shows you how women don't think before they cheat, and the fact that a lot of men are starting to wake up now. And a lot of men are tired of the bullshit. They're tired of dealing with women cheating in society. And on top of that, it shows you how family can't even be trusted. Your family members don't always have your best interest. And this is a perfect example of a story about a man that was literally betrayed by his own flesh and blood. You know, his brother ended up messing around on him with his wife. But I'm gonna read you the full story and the updated version that he just posted not too long ago. I think it was a couple hours ago. When this video goes up, it might be a few days later. But this just shows you how women are. They don't think logically. They don't think about what is going to be the result of my action in this moment. They don't think about that. Hey, this man that is providing this lifestyle for me, my husband. If I cheat on him, I don't have a fucking job, so I'm gonna be a homeless bum. If I cheat on him, if I leave him, if I cheat on him, I'm out of a job. Like, that's it, you know. So I'm gonna read the story for you guys. I thought it was pretty interesting. It's titled, "I caught my brother in bed with my wife." He says, "I don't know how to deal with this. This was actually almost 5 months ago. Yet I feel like I was stabbed in the heart 5 seconds ago. I'm a delivery driver for FedEx, so I'm never away from home. So why is wife always complaining that I am away for too long? They love to complain whether you're working too much or you're working too little. They will find any excuse to justify their cheating just to try out another cock. Literally, that's all it is. They just want another dick inside them. They want that feeling, you know? They want that experience. They literally like being nasty sometimes, bro. Like, we have to come to terms with the fact that women like to be nasty. Women, if they're not nasty when they're young, they're gonna want to be nasty and cougars when they're older. I have some crazy stories about cougars in my days. I mean, I'm still hella young. I'm only 22, but I got crazy stories and stuff that's happening still to this day about this sort of the same topic. One day, my brother tells me he wants me to go on vacation. I'm like, where to? He wants to go snowboarding. That same day, wife tells me she's going on vacation with her friends. Oh boy. Of course I believed her. She left a day before brother did. So I thought I had nothing to worry about. I don't have any kids with a wife yet. Thank God. 2 weeks later, my neighbor told me my brother was holding hands with my wife. It's a clutch neighbor right there, looking out for your best interest. He goes on to say, my brother is married. Somehow, his wife looks like my wife. I always found that weird. I thought since he was old, he mistakenly confused himself with my sister-in-law. I'm coming home from work one day. I go in my house. All I had in my mind was, I need a shower. Go to my room, and I see my wife shirtless, literally sleeping next to my naked brother. He goes on to say, I'm not a fighter. I've never been in a fight before, but I grabbed his foot and yanked him off my bed. I started screaming at him. She wakes up and starts saying the typical female crap. It's not what it looks like. I learned they've been going at this for 2 years. Women will say anything, but that is one of the go-to things they will say. They will always say, it's not what it looks like, when in actuality, he's fucking his brother. That is what it looks like. You're physically there cheating on him, you know? So they love to pull that excuse that it's not what it looks like. You're too busy at work, even though I'm eating. You are providing a lifestyle I want. You are working. I'm a stay-at-home mom, and you're busting your ass at work. He said all he wanted to do was take a shower, yet she can't even be faithful to this man who's putting in the hours at work, and he still comes home during his lunch breaks because he's a FedEx driver. That's unbelievable. After this scenario, I told his wife. This isn't the first person he cheated on her with, so she had enough. It gets crazier, guys. She started divorce procedures. His brother's wife started divorce procedures. In the same, I did the same. Wife begins to forgive me. Wife begs me to forgive. I know why she wants a second chance. She'll be homeless. Ex-brother is homeless. I've been with my wife for 4 years. I don't believe in a family anymore. My brother was the last relative I counted on. He can rot for all I care. I was warned, do not marry American women. But I'm American myself. But the American women are the most trifling human beings in this world. I believe that now. Alright? I believe that as well. I believe that feminism has allowed women to completely act like men and not give a shit about how they treat their men, their spouses. They're promiscuous now. They're super sexualized, extremely sexualized, sexually liberated. There's no sort of morals. There's no sort of moral compass. No standards. They will fuck anyone that they feel like, and they will threaten you with divorce if you catch them, or if you say anything. If you tell her she can't do something, she can easily go file for divorce on your ass and hold it above your head, literally, and be fucking someone, and you know about it. It's crazy. So this is an update that he wrote a couple hours ago, actually. So he said, update to the story. Basically, I'll just summarize because it's kind of long. So he kicked it. So his brother is now homeless, all right? And I guess apparently his brother is now living on the streets. And this happened about 4 months ago. So probably like right around January-ish. His brother got the coronavirus. Let me say that again. His brother got the coronavirus because he was left out on the streets after cheating with his brother's wife. This is the reality of the situation, guys. Justice will be served. Justice will be served. And he kind of like left a little bit of details out about what his ex-wife is doing right now. But I'll read this. It says, my brother is dying from this virus. I don't feel a thing about it. I really don't blame you. I don't blame you. That is betrayal. Blood and flesh betrayal right there. There's nothing I can do about it. Anyway, so I don't care. Wife is about to be on the streets. She's ashamed to ask others for help. So this is a whole shit show right here, guys. This just shows you what can happen if you marry a woman in 2020. If you're in a long-term relationship, if you become emotionally attached to a woman and you think she's the one and she will never leave you because you work and you provide for her, there's always going to be an excuse. You're either working too much, you're working too little. That's what she'll tell you. But she's only telling you those things because she's going to practice her open hypergamy on you and eventually try to justify it and leave you, you know? So she'll tell you these things to mask her true nature. She can't just say, I just wanted a bigger dick. I wanted to feel another dick inside me. She literally can't say that. Like, that's what she's thinking subconsciously and even in her head. And she actually is consciously thinking this sometimes. But she can't say that because women are valued on their virtue. And they will do anything in order to keep you in that same mind frame and same same like thinking that she is the one. She's an angel. She has to make you think that she's an angel, she's a goddess, and that she would never cheat and she would never do these things. Okay, she has to do this for her own virtue. It's what her mothers told her. It's what her girlfriends tell her, and they've done the exact same thing. And they always have each other's back. You know, they're always going to cover up a cheating woman because there's a sisterhood, but honestly, there's not really a brotherhood, which is kind of why I created this channel too, because I want to create a brotherhood. You know, I feel like there's a lot of sisterhoods out there, women having each other's back, women that care for the concerns of other women and how to deal with men out there. But we, at the same time, we're starting to build a lot more. Yes, we are, like the MGTOW Red Pill community is, but there needs to be more and more voices, because there's so many women in this world that are doing the same thing right now to brothers out there that haven't caught them. And it bothers me personally. It should bother you. We should be willing to help these brothers out, help them find the red pill, take the red pill, continue to go their own way, because it's just, you gotta feel bad for guys like this, you know? I mean, granted, he's going through a divorce now. He's out of that situation. But going through something as traumatic as this, which I've gone through in the past, similar type of situations, this can kill you, number one, if you're blue pill and you hop into another relationship and the same thing keeps happening to you and you don't understand women and you keep bumping your head. This can happen to you, you know? I just want you guys to be aware. That's why I wanted to share this story with you guys. I'll link it below if you want to read more about it. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Does this ever happen to you? Tell me some of your craziest stories. If you're comfortable with me reading them off in maybe future videos, let me know as well, so we can learn from your mistakes and we can grow as men and continue to keep understanding female nature for what it is, even though we've been living in this fairy tale our entire lives. Love you guys. Drop a like on the video if you enjoyed. Hit that subscribe button. Share my content. Have a good one. Stay blessed.